contributions and to wish him the very best of retirement. So thank you so much for being here. Terry said right off when we started talking about parties, he said, no speeches. So anyway, Terry, I got to tell you, that's sort of impossible. Given the length of time you've worked with us and the outstanding work that you've done. So nevertheless, we'll try and keep it short. So we all know that Terry is a spectacular instrument specialist, electronic specialist, all of that. He's a genius in those things, and that's well known. But for myself, since I don't use scientific instrumentation, what really strikes me about Terry, always has, is his humanity. He's so respectful and helpful and always inclusive and just, you know, all of those adjectives. I could go on and very avid difference maker. This is a term you hear these days once in a while, and the definition is a person who helps other people and is a person who looks for solutions. And I can't think of a better description of Terry. He's always helping people. He's always looking for solutions, whether he's trying to solve a problem with the power supply or a personnel issue.
The humanists on our bargaining committees as well. I mean, I have to absolutely reflect on all of the recent rounds of bargaining, which has been often very challenging. And Terry has been grounded. He has been the rock on all of those bargaining committees. And I know I will listen dearly when we go into this round of bargaining.
Yeah, because I knew everybody that was there. So, this is the part that makes it. But this is not a speech, because speeches start out, ladies and gentlemen, and I don't intend to do that. So, I'm supposed to be reflecting your contributions to the research effort of the university, the chemistry department, and elsewhere. And what it comes down to in the final analysis is you embody lifelong learning. When you started to work at the University of Victoria, most of the instruments had vacuum tubes in them. For those of you that are not 37, those are where they kept the hamsters to make the instruments run properly. But in the time from, you know, the first instrument you helped me out with, I was an undergraduate. It had vacuum tubes in it, and we still have that instrument. But the NMRs that we had at that time, the mass spec that we had at that time, where did they get to that anchor that seemed to be state of the art at this time? Your efforts to haul that particular device into the computer.
They miss seeing or miss working with their friends on a daily basis. So we've come to remind you. Actually, can you hear if we don't use the microphone? No.
All right. There once was a Brooker EPR, had a signal that wanders afar. Only Terry could tune whatever the moon, that's why we call him a star. The Aurora might have made Terry quit, but it really took the biscuit. We gave him a call, he gave it his all, but sadly could not fix it.
There once was a faulty mass spec. Terry came upstairs to check. He adjusted the board, harmony was restored, and then he moved on to the next track. There once was a Dynex IC, seemed to be working well as can be, running on Windows 95. It has managed to survive. Now you've left us, there's no guarantee.
There is a room full of gun mats, chart recorders attached to their backs. With columns to replace, Terry worked at fast pace. Now he deserves time to relax. Now, here is a treat to see. Could you find an older UV? The present big chore is that the printers no more. So for the garbage, it's our nominee. Thank you.
2 HPLCs went down one day. It could have led to a great delay. We sent out the word, Terry came like a bird, and both were fixed right away. The Varian 475AA limps along to this very day. No need to be wary, so long as we have Terry. When he's needed, he does not delay.
This is the one that Tom was talking about. This barometer has lived a great while, at least according to Tom's file. There's one little hitch, press the lamp on switch, nearby instruments get hostile.
Asked to provide the loop portion of the festivities, and actually I want to make a correction. Dave talked about going to retirement and not seeing him much anymore. Some of the faces in this crowd have been retired for an awfully long time, and we continue to see them on a regular basis. And it's worth noting that many of them were the first people to show up in this room, waiting for the food and the alcohol to start. As is tradition, the department has collected a very small token of what is a huge amount of appreciation for all you've done for the department. The one thing Rosemary told me was to let you know that this part is not the card that you throw away if you're like my son to get to the stuff on the inside. This is the most valuable part of the package. But if you come forward, I'd like to present you with this and wish you all the best in your retirement here.
Thank you for the kind words. It's great to see all of you here. I will truly miss you. My tenure here at the university has been great. As an institution, thank you all for coming, and I will enjoy my retirement. Thank you. One thing I forgot. It's time for me to move on. And for Glenn, my partner, we will step into life's next journey. Thank you all.
So carry on, enjoy the food. There's a cake now for cutting, and come and get a piece, and please stay. We've got the room for ages, so please stay. Thanks.
Really nice to see you.
Oh, is this
That's not a problem.